Here with Let's Play Ableton Live 9.5 Part 2, Episode 2. So, last episode, I forgot to record my microphone. It was because I had my microphone set up to record in Ableton, and then I switched over from ACO drivers to the drivers I need to record my microphone and the Ableton audio coming out. So, I guess having it that way, the drivers only allow me to use the microphone in one plugin, so OBS couldn't pick up the signal, I guess. So whatever. We're gonna continue with the track. Let me talk a little bit about what happened though. So last time we made this track, and it was pretty banging. A lot of people messaged me on Facebook and also on Snap, and you know, you guys even in the comments said that I should finish it and release it and whatnot. So I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about maybe coming up with an alias. I don't know, fucking Mala from YouTube or some shit, right? Or Malo instead of Mala. Anyways, let's check the track out. One of the things that I wanted to work on more was the break and also the intro. It sounds good as it is, but we have to finalize, polish a few little things before we finish the track. So first off, the break, I'm iffy on it just mainly because it sounds very simple. Now, I was checking a lot of Mala tracks out and a lot of the tracks that these guys do, and the breaks aren't really that complicated. In fact, they're not even breaks. It's more like a mini break to build up again, pretty much. It's just you're doing it for the sake of doing another build up. It's pretty much what I'm trying to say. But last time, you know, we had the vocal. We did that little neat trick where you right click on the vocal and you slice to MIDI track, and then you can make these kind of fancy patterns. Let me get rid of this because I was just seeing how loud it would get right now at the stage it's at. Okay, so let's continue. Let's see what we need to work on. Let's remember how it sounds like. So right now I'm just writing notes for myself. One of the things that I like to do is when I work on a track and I wake up the next day, some other things might pop in my head like, oh wait, this needs more of this needs more of that. So I'm just writing notes as I hear it through, so we can kind of go with that. So here I was gonna add it just needs a little bit more effects to lead into it. Okay, so we got a couple things to do, as you guys can note. First off, when I change the synth shot here, I just meant to add. So pretty much what I mean by this is, you see how when I kind of move this out, there's sort of like a melody to it. So, you know, it's okay to change the note in the intro, the melody, but just don't do it like where it's like, you know, that much. I mean, you can still have like dun 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 or some shit like that. So what I wanted to do is do this, where it's like hits here, but then here it hits the second part, which is this part here, which is gonna do this. And that makes it sound a little bit more, you know, a little bit more interesting. Whoops, too much. And also kind of give this a delay effect. So we're gonna send this to C. It's gonna be the lead. So now 100. It's still ping pong. I never really liked those type of delays. I like ping pong delays way more. It also kind of gives a better feel to it, in my opinion. A little bit more. Yeah, it's sort of like a fade to this, so it kind of hits a bit harder. Show fades and just move this back like this. Let's go deeper. Okay, so this effect needs a shit ton of reverb. It can't be just like that. It needs a lot of reverb. Like, I'm not even fucking kidding. It needs a fucking lot of reverb, dog. So we're just gonna automate it. It's a clap, boom, right there. I mean, I could always make another channel. Fuck. But I just don't want to. I'll just do this. Okay, so one of the things I wanted to add here was like a very fast kind of percussive thing. So we're gonna have to find it. And yeah, if you guys have heard the new track of Mala, it's called Diamond. From the first moment it drops, there's like this really fast kind of thing playing. So I kind of wanted to do something like that. And it's like 10:42 p.m. right now, and I'm drinking coffee. You know I'm not sleeping, man. Hell no, I'm not sleeping. Alright, so let's go here and check this one out. Alright, sure. No. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, these are just, there's no percussion in there. Leviathan, electronic percussion. Something like that would work. I'm gonna use a drum rack. This is just me because I like to do it this way. Some people say then don't use a drum rack. I think there's even a video like don't ever use drum racks in Ableton. But I don't know. I didn't see it. I'm just picking like percussion that intrigue me, just so that I don't have to go back and look for more. This one's perfect. Fucking shit. Okay, let's try this now. We'll start from here. Now, personally, whenever I like to make drums or add drums, I always like to do it at the spot where there's more activity going on. Mainly because if it fits there, the rhythm doesn't fight with anything else, and you can pretty much have it throughout the whole track, and it's not gonna fuck anything up. So that's what we're gonna do. So I'm thinking that's what's in my head right now. So let's try to go so we need something like okay, let's try that, but with different sounds now. Now, something that's not so like. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is sidechain that. Now, the reason I'm sidechaining it is because it's playing really fast and it's really present. So we don't want this fucking up our kick, so we're gonna sidechain to the kick. Now we want this to be in a spot where nothing else is, and I think it's gonna be with the claps to the right. We're gonna get rid of the lows, obviously. Now I want to see where my claps are hitting, so that way I can, you know, pretty much place these sounds where they need to be. So the clap, you can see it's hitting here really well. So that's going to be at 1. So we're going to go here, and at 1, it's like right there. Fuck around there. Look, there you go. We're going to reduce, not that much, just like this. Get rid of the clap. I'm just gonna get rid of some here and the lows as well. Okay, we're gonna add some reverb to the whole thing.
Let's go deeper.
So I'm gonna have this come in later, just to add kind of like this momentum to the track. It's like something new added to the second part of the drop. Alright, so what else do we need? More effects. Okay, so pretty much there's no effects going into there, so that's all we need. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go eat. I'll be right back to continue this video. Alright, so I'm back. Just had some good food. Let's keep going with this. So we added that hype. Let's see if it works though, because it seems like a little bit too long. Okay, so we got that drum. We're gonna add reverb to this one though here, the hype build. It's gonna be over here, B. Just make sure it's at 100. 600, maybe a little bit more. Like. Okay, now let's see. We can. I think I'm gonna make a new one, so we're just gonna initialize this. Okay, so we're gonna add some atmosphere. If we don't have any samples that are good for this, then we're gonna have to make our own. A lot of the times though, we should have a lot. Now that's not the sound we're gonna have. What we're gonna do is just put a normal reverb from Ableton and make something out of it. So usually you could do that. Okay, sounds good. just gonna group everything that from these, because I just want to have one reverb here and one ping pong for the both, because I think it's gonna give the same effect that I wanted.
Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper.
For instance, I thought that was a new drum beat we made. The new one's right here, so.
Let's go deeper.
the outro is specifically just the intro reversed. However, I kind of don't want to end it like that. I kind of just wanted to end at a high note, so probably. And then it'll be like a some fucking impact. Just not to make things complicated, I'll use the same one we've been using.
Let's go.
Anyways, now we just do a quick master. I think everything that, as we went along, you can see that we kind of EQ'd everything. Let's just make sure that we're taking off the low end on everything.
Let's go deeper. Let's go deeper.
Debating whether to saturate the bass, which I think I am though. But hey guys, so I just recorded the last part of the video, which is the mix and master, and I didn't fucking record myself talking. It was 20 minutes long, so I thought, why not just simplify this down what I did, make things easier. So the track itself is complete. Now let's talk a little bit about what happened. So first thing I did is I added an SSO comp, which is from Waves, obviously. Now this SSO comp has been praised by a lot of producers. It's a very old one, but you know, Steve Angelo talks about it. He prefers using the analog one, but you know, whatever you have, it's not going to make that much of a difference. The next one is we added a Fabfilter Pro-Q2, and what we wanted to do is just get rid of the unwanted frequencies, which is like super low frequencies that we don't really need, and super high frequencies that only a rat or mouse can hear, which sound like this. You can barely listen to it. You can't even hear this, so anything below 30 you can't even hear or feel. So we got rid of that. Now the next thing we did is we had a Fabfilter Pro-Q2 again, but this one was just a technique that I learned a while back. Pretty much what we did is we just decreased from the mono. We decreased a little bit on the highs of the mono signal, the mid, because in the middle you want to kind of add like some separation, and usually in the middle you have the kick and the bass. So usually those tend to be more like bass heavy dominant. So one of the things I remember learning back in the day, this was one of the first times I was like finally getting into mixing and mastering. I watched a seminar with some guy that was, I guess, like a Grammy Award winning, and he talked about this technique, which has been talked about in numerous videos. I've seen it in the art effects tutorials as well. So pretty much all you do is you decrease in the mono, you decrease a little bit from the high side and increase in the low end. And for the, whoops, I think I decreased there, so we're gonna add there. And for on the sides, what you want to do is you just want to decrease the low end and boost in the highs, because usually the stereo image has a lot of high information. So what we're going to do is add another one, which is going to be a high, and we're just going to boost. See, I forgot to do that last time. Oh god, man. So maybe it's gonna sound a bit better now. Here we go. Now the next thing after that one we did is use the Fabfilter Saturn. Now I haven't used the Fabfilter Saturn for mastering, so I went with a preset, and pretty much the preset came with everything set to 0. So we added in band 2 a bit of a boost to 1.48 dB, adding saturation to it. And saturation is just adding harmonics to a sound by boosting at the certain elements where the sound is. So if, let's say you're playing in G has certain frequencies that it's going to be playing in, so that's what gets boosted, so it gives you a better, louder sound without really boosting much of the RMS levels, aka the green little thing you see there. Next, we got rid of resonating frequencies, which sound like this. Oh god, man, we got it fucking loud. Sound like this. Really boosts high like that, and it's generally gonna sound like a whistle, and you can definitely tell. So that's what we got rid of with that. We added another compressor just to kind of glue it a little bit more together, not too hard, not too little bit, and an L2 to make shit loud. Usually I use the invisible limiter, as I was explaining, but I don't own it anymore because they have like a yearly subscription thing where you have to pay $100 every year. So my year ran out, and I kind of didn't want to get to it. I already have these other limiters that work well. The only difference is the invisible, I can kind of push it a little bit harder, and it still sounds really good. But other than that, that's what we got with. We got the track up to -6 without it distorting and sounding pretty good, pretty rough. Now, one of the things that I was talking about is that if I wanted to, I could kind of like back off the limiter, kind of decrease how much it's limiting, to kind of get a little bit more of a dynamic, more clean sound. But a lot of the times we want to push that track to -6, -5 to compete with the other tracks that are out there, so it bumps in the festival, so it bumps in the club. And that's going to be it for this one, guys. I'll probably see you guys for the next episode in a couple of days. I'm thinking about starting a new track. We'll see what we go with. It's whatever I'm inspired to make. This has been Let's Create episode 2. And I'll see you guys next time. Sorry again for not recording my mic, but at least I redid it. And I'll see you guys next time. Take care and have a good one.
That's how we get down in the 562.